Yokoso, Japanese Quest away. Welcome to Japanese Quest. Today the journey continues in Xenoblade 2. Anyone here for the first time, I'm a Japanese teacher. My name is Akira Sensei, and today we'll look for more words in game. When we find words, they will later show up at the bottom as new words we've learned and increase our power level in Japanese. So far, we're already over 1,000. The hope is to be over 9,000 some days. 3 languages challenge, konnichiwa. Early stream today. We won't be streaming later at 8 p.m. like we usually do Central Time. Today is at 4 p.m. we're starting. If people like it, we might do earlier more, I'm thinking, because I feel like people in Europe are more awake at this time. It might hit more of our audience. For example, aren't you in France? 3 languages challenge? I could be wrong on that. Anyway, so today we'll get right into the game and look for more teaching moments, more sentences, more Japanese words, and we are in Chapter 6 of Xenoblade 2, and let's just start. Why did I think France? I don't know. Probably because of the French, but that would make sense too. Canada. Naruhodo. Shiranakatta. Have you ever been to France? Or I think I totally just manufactured that, maybe. Okay, and then let us begin. New kingdom, the kingdom of the turtle. Yatta. Watashi mo ureshii. Sa. Ikou. Kame no kuni e ikimashou. Let's go to the turtle country.
Huh,
I was weird because like the music was the same as the menu music, so I thought something was weird, but it seems okay. Okay. Arimasu ne. So you have been to France. Watashi mo Fransu ni itta koto ga arimasu. Okay, so this is a nice first sentence. I kind of missed it because I was looking at the chat, but Homura to Hikari. It's an interesting question because this is the same person. It's the 2 personalities of the same person. Homura to Hikari. So between Homura and Hikari, dochi ga suki? So which one do you like? Dochi ga suki? Sam in Finland, no knows. You're streaming, but I need to go to sleep. Zannen desu ne. Demo nozomu tokoro da. That's actually the hope. Because if we were streaming later, 4 hours later, you might be sleeping. So this way we actually got to see you. So Sam in Finland, konnichiwa, good to see you. And oyasumi, if you're going to sleep. So dochi ga suki? Which do you like? So what are you talking about all of a sudden? So ikinari means all of a sudden. And nandayo, like what? Why are you asking me this all of a sudden? Because it seems like usually Nia's the more one with like romantic questions like that. Right, this is the confusing thing. So futari means 2 people. Hitori, 1 person. You can see in the kanji too. 2, 1. So futari de hitori. So they're unique because with 1 person they have actually like 2 personalities or 2 kind of personas inside them. So you could say futari de hitori. So yeah, because the 2 of them make 1 person, I can't choose, he's saying. So yeah, I haven't thought of them separately. Really? But their personality is completely different. So zenzen means completely. Word you'll hear a lot if you're ever in Japan. And then seikaku, personality. So their personalities are completely different. By the way, chao is his way of saying chigao which means different. So Zen Zen Chigao means completely different. He kind of has like a Kansai dialect. Or maybe it's a completely different Turtle Island dialect. I don't know. But anyway. So their personalities are completely different. So is it really true that you like them the same? So Hikari is fairly intense. On the other hand, so hantai means the opposite. So hantai ni. So on the other hand, Homura is very kind of easygoing. Roynus. Hey, Akira Sensei in chat. Konnichiwa. Good to see you, Roynus. We're streaming a bit early today. Suge. We got a dragon. Resub times 4. Yatta. Let's get some dragon hype in the chat. Give it a shot. Let's go. Yeah, so she can look to be a bit of a pushover sometimes. Pyra, she has a very different personality than Hikari, is what they're talking about. I'm kind of flipping between their English and Japanese names, so it's a little confusing, because they have completely different Japanese and English names. Pyra in English is Homura, which means flame in Japanese. And then Hikari in Japanese means light, is Mithra in English, which does not mean light, but anyway, let's keep going.
Homura.
So yeah, she may look like a pushover, but Shin wa tsuyoi. So at her core, she's strong. Tsuyoi means strong. So Shin wa tsuyoi. That's kind of a cool word, Shin. Sometimes on Japanese Quest, we look up words. Sometimes we add them to our power level list. So let's look up Shin. So Shin can mean new. It's a different kanji, so different kind of new. Different Shin. But the second one here you can see is same kanji, Shin. Can be like the wick or the marrow, the core of something, and also the core, heart, center. So at her core, at her heart, like her true nature is she's strong. It's kind of a cool word. Shin. Core. What do you think? Should we add that to our power level today? If anyone wants to add that in chat, we can add that today. In the last year, we got up to power level 1,000. I wonder if this year we'll get up to 2,000. So far, we're lagging, but could be doable. It's kind of harder to learn words now, though, that we're into... I don't know. At first, everything was a new word. She doesn't like losing, for example. So are you saying you understand because you're her driver? That may be. Okay, so this is where we're going. The Turtle Island. It's actually like a living turtle. It's called Lukusuria. And he is the Oji, the prince. So you're the prince, right? You see the question mark there indicating Oji-sama nandaro. You're the prince, right? So why did you go to this kind of holy city we were just in? So even if you ask me why... Alright. Tada ie onda sareta dake ya de. Alright, so... He's kind of using it. He was cast out of his normal house. Like he's not in the turtle house anymore. What were you saying? And how'd you get there all of a sudden?
どっちが好きや?
Dochiga so she heard that too. Dochiga she's teasing him for asking that kind of junior high type question. Which do you like? Dochiga. And then atari means like that place. So from that place. Kara means from. So from that place, that's about where I've been there. So the whole time.
のあたりから。
どっちが好きや? やったら最初
So he's saying, so that part, 最初から from the beginning. 最初 means beginning.
初からやないかい。
王子な、感動されたんよ。
Ojina. Okay. This is a word that I haven't really seen, so it's a word I don't know. I'm a Japanese teacher, but there's plenty I don't know. I'm not a Japanese native speaker. And a lot of words in games actually can be fairly rare. But let's see if we can find that. Normally, kando, the common word that I am familiar with, is being moved. Kando shita. I was moved emotionally. But this word here, kando. Okay, so this is what's happening. He was disowned by his country. He was disowned by the king. He was disinherited. You can see it's a more rare word. It's not marked common like this word. So kando, disinherited. Probably not a word you need, but still, if you want to know some rare words, that is one for you. Let's go. Kando sareta. And this form here, it would normally be kando suru, to disinherit someone, but if it's sareta, it means was disinherited, so it's the past passive form, so was disinherited. Kando sareta. Hikushi. Konnichiwa.
王様に勉強もせんと国を出て遊びほうけてばかりや。
Okay, so he didn't study benkyo. He left the country, kuni o dette. So he's just playing, and that's why he's disinherited, I guess. So kara is saying all this. So kara means because. So because of all these things, he was disinherited.
だからな、当然やわ。
So yeah, it makes sense.
ああ、遊んでたんとちゃう。
So I didn't just play around. He's saying this is what he did. Shakai benkyo. He's studying society. Shakai is society. Benkyo again is study.
社会勉強や、諸国漫遊や。
And he's, yeah, traveling in different countries.
諸国漫遊って遊んでるやん。
But he's just playing. Asobu to play.
アホちゅうかお前、何自分のドライバーディスって。
Why are you dissing your own driver? It's an interesting word. You can see in katakana, diss. And it means, like, to diss, like to disrespect someone. Let's look that up for fun. Not sure if that will look it up properly. No, it won't. How do you write that small E anyway? This. Huh. Anyone know how to write that small E? I actually don't know how to write that. Chisai na I o kaku houhou wa nan deshou ka? Shiranai, chotto hazukashi. I should know that. Fact is, I don't write in Japanese that much. So how do you make that chisai E? Let's just type in disrespect, see what we find here. So dis, they just have it dis in Romaji, or disu, adding a ru. Interesting. Rare word. Let's just put in dis as well. Nine A. Yeah, I actually don't see it in this dictionary, but I believe that's what he's saying. Guess you can do it in Romaji. Anyway, let's keep going. Perhaps that answer on the small e will come around to us at some point. I'm sure it's Googleable, but I don't feel like Googling it at this moment.
面白いね、ジークたちは。
So, omoshiroi, interesting. So you guys are funny. Can be interesting, can be funny.
コンビやろ
So we're a good combo, right? Kombi. Kombi means like a combi, like a comedy duo, for example.
でも厳しいんだね。
Okay, but he's kind of turning the corner here. It's getting more emotional. Anytime you see demo, it kind of changes the course of the sentence. It means but. So demo. Kibishin da ne. But your father, the king, he's fairly strict, isn't he? Kicking you out of the kingdom. Disinheriting you.
ジークの親父さん。
ルクスリアはな鎖国してる
Okay. So, as for his country, so wa, marking the thing we're talking about. Sakoku shiteru. Let's look at that sakoku. It's Kalaси. Nice, you wrote it. How do you write that small I? Let's see, sakoku. Okay, so koku means country, sa means closed off, so it makes sense if you put it together. It means a closed off country. A policy of isolation, like Japan used to have, I believe. Sakoku shugi, isolationism. I say I believe, I know it used to be closed off, certainly, I'm not sure. But yeah. Yeah, that was the word used in Japan as well. Sakoku, national isolation. It's because he says, I don't know, I just used an online keyboard. Online keyboard. Eh? Ah, so like that was one of the options? Interesting. So we're going somewhere that's a turtle country, it's also a closed off country. Sakoku.
許可なく外の世界に出るのはご法度
So going out to the outside world is forbidden. And he did it anyway, so maybe that's why he was
もうず
excommunicated.
ーっと昔からそんな
It's been like that from a long time ago. So mukashi means a long time ago, and then zuto mukashi means a long time ago. Because zuto pretty much means forever. Or a long time.
やわ
ふーん。
せやけどこの性格やろ何べんも勝手に外行ってほんで大目玉食ろうって感
So yeah, he just keeps doing whatever he wants.
動やわあれ
And that's why he was disinherited.
15の時やったよね
ああ、そう。
So it sounds like he was disinherited when he was about 15. Polar Beard finally caught the stream for once. Yatta. Maybe it's because we had an earlier stream today. But Polar Beard, it's Kalashi. Konnichiwa. そしてようこそ Japanese Castへ。
こんくらいやな。
Welcome.
ほんで行き倒れてるとこ法皇様に拾うてもろた
Ah, okay. So when he was disinherited, he was kind of picked up by the Holy City, the kind of Pope guy. I forget what his name is in this game.
特使とかあれ嘘やで
So yeah, the fact him being like an emissary, that was a lie.
なるほど。 それで包
So he's taken in by this holy capital.
丁に思いっきり納得。
I understand.
でもさ、そのジークが国に戻って平気。
So in that case, is he okay going back to his country? So heiki means okay. Is he really okay going back to his country? And then kuni again is country. Kuni ni modotte heiki nano. So is he okay going back to his country? So Itzkalisi says, okay, so with default Microsoft IME, you would use X before the I. Really? Okay, I gotta try that. Let's go to our power-up screen, because I'm going to power up with the power of being able to write a small I. Still don't think we'll find the word. I don't think it's in this dictionary, but let's try. Okay, so we write... So we wrote de, and then if we write X-E, then it's small. Okay, nice. Arigato. Okay, so we put in desu. We have dis, so it can mean dis. It seems like an alternate way to write dis. And then, of course, there's a lot of other ways to write things in katakana. You'll notice there's often different ways to write these things. Alternate katakana readings. Lots of disk-related things. Yatta dekimashita. Arigato. Hasukata. Okay, back to the game, and thank you, Kelsey, for that. I'll probably forget because I don't write those that much, but maybe I'll remember it forever. Yeah, let's go with that.
今回は法王朝の大義名分があるからな。多分いけるやろ。それにな。
So it should be okay because this time it's at the orders of the holy city. Additionally.
ルクスリアは外の世界を知らんすぎる。今のままやとあかん。
Okay. And the other issue is this turtle country we're going to, Lukusuria. Soto no sekai. So it's something about the outside world. Sekai is the world, soto, outside, soto no sekai, the outside world. Shiran sugiru. So they don't know about it. And they really, it's like they don't know too much. They want to know more. I don't even know how to exactly translate that, but they're too ignorant, basically, he's saying. So, imano mama, so the way things are now, akan. Again, that's a Kansai dialect for not good. We can't keep it the way it is.
殿下、ご指定の座標に到達しました。50
Okay, so we've reached our the place we were gonna go. Get ready.
おう、サイガー。
任せとき。
Leave it to me.
何？
からだ。
What?
待ってみとき。
Just be quiet and take a look. You're gonna freak out.
ビビんなよ。
Or don't freak out. Ah, nani kore? Ah, suge. So she seems to have some kind of Care Bear stare type of ability, where from her chest a beam goes into the Cloud Sea and something may happen. Sugoi desu ne. Genbu. Okay, Genbu. That must be the name of the turtle they live on. Genbu. Because Genbu ga fujo means he's about to... The turtle is rising to the surface. Fujo hajimemashita. So hajimeru is to begin. So he has begun his ascent. Genbu has. Ooh, I forgot about this guy. This is my favorite guy in the game. I don't know why. I'm kind of strange. The first time I played this game and I streamed it, I was all the time telling people someone needs to cosplay as this guy. Just get a wig, orange wig, make some kind of hat. Someone has to cosplay as this guy. A giant washer on your chest. Must cosplay this guy. That's all I've got to say to the internet.
災禍だ。では天下が。
But your majesty.
伝え聞くところによれば、アーケディアで天の聖杯と接触。
Okay, so according to what we've heard, at the Holy City, Arcadia, they have made contact with the Aegis, the Tendo Seihai.
こう思ったと。500年の時を経て動き始めるつもりか。ほうま。
Okay, after 500 years, is he beginning to move? Marubeni. Well, we'll see.
アルベーニ。陛下。
Nicholas. Konnichiwa.
安寧なる日々、守らねばならん。それがたとえ誤水の夢であっても。
Okay, so these peaceful days, we must protect them. Even if it is like a dream after resting.
もな。
So that was the king, that was the father of Zeke, and here comes the turtle continent. Konnichiwa, Genbu-san. His name is Genbu. He's now joined us on this Japanese quest. We have a polar bear, we have a turtle. Good time for a polar bear to join us because we are in the snow continent now. Ii timing da.
まんまでっかいカメ吉だね。
It's a giant turtle.
ゲンブっちゅう名前や。
He's named Genbu. Yeah, so it's like it's like a giant version of the little turtle on his hand.
インビディアと同じ河川型のアルスでな。
Alright, so like NVIDIA, this is a kind of it's like a more like submarine type, like a swimming type.
普段は雲海の中に潜っ
So normally it's diving under the cloud sea. So unkai is cloud sea, the kanji for cloud plus the kanji for sea, unkai, and unkai no naka. So fudan wa normally it's under the cloud sea. Moguru to dive, so normally diving under the cloud sea.
とるんや。
まだ初秋やけど、ルクスリアは冷えるさかい。
So Mara Shoshu. So still early fall? Asuge. We got Frankie. I vote that all other school electives be taught with video games. Sansei desu. I agree. And we got a new dragon. The dragon came a message. That dragon brought a message. The message was to vote that all other school electives should be taught through video games. Well, I'm doing my part. I'm teaching Japanese for video games. Everyone else who has other languages that you might study, get on other Japanese teachers. Maybe they can do the same. But yeah, anyway. Japanese, though, is a particularly good one to teach a language through because you have so many different games you can find Japanese language for. Audio and reading text. English you could obviously do as well. Other games might be a little harder because, for example, this game you could easily find in Japanese audio, English audio, Japanese text. But other languages, even if you find the text, you might not find the audio, so it's not quite as good. So it would be harder to do this if I was, for example, a Chinese teacher or a Spanish teacher even. I think it might be harder.
風邪ひかんようにな。
So this is kind of the perfect language for this kind of setup. By the way, we're referencing the title today. The title says, yeah, no video games in the classroom. What if video games were the classroom? Join us to learn Japanese from video games. Evil also has summoned a dragon, supporting Japanese education on Twitch. Suge. Yatta. Bringing the dragon hype. Let's bring some dragon hype here today. Seems like there's a new notification for subscribing now for some reason. Ah, ballet class. That sounds cool. Gambare. Ja, matane. 3 languages, son. See you later. Now I'm imagining a dragon doing ballet. It's the first time I've ever thought about that. But that's kind of the fun of this Japanese quest, is all these kind of language ideas from chat, from the game, from what I say. They kind of all intermingle in a sense to make this Japanese quest. And at the core, there is, I don't know, there is some shared consciousness. And inside it is a dancing dragon, dancing ballet. Unique, interesting combination.
多少の段なら取れるから近くにいても構わない。
So if you need some heat, if you just need a bit of heat, come near me, because the other character said they're not so good in the cold.
ないわよ。私も。
Me too. So we have 2 characters that are heaters, so that's good.
そういうとこ便利だよね、あんた。
So yeah, you guys are very convenient in that way. Useful word here. Benly, convenient. So the kitty is meowing right into the microphone, so sorry for that if that's super loud. Neiko-chan, chotto ne, chotto urusai. Kawaii kedo.
たち特技ですからね。
It's my specialty.
まあね。 亀ちゃんはそん
Yeah, you got the word there. KC Islands, Benly, convenient. Very useful word. The word itself is very convenient because you will see it a lot. Wait a second. My kitty just stepped on my laptop and now brought it into like web developer mode or something, so I'm just going to change that. Okay, now the kitty's back down here. All right.
こんな格好で寒くないの？
わいは
Are you not cold like that?
鍛えとるからな。大丈夫や。
No, I'm used to it. Daijoubu. I'm okay.
なんとかは風邪ひかへんって言う。
So kaze. Kaze. With different kanji, kaze can mean wind, but in this case, kaze means cold. So yeah, don't catch cold.
は、納得。
納得すんな。ちゅうかハモんな。
So yeah, he's saying he's not going to catch a cold. Here we go. We're on the turtle. Every role-playing game needs it. The snow world. We are now in the snow world. On Japanese Quest. Is there any proper JRPG that doesn't have a snow world? I don't think it's possible. Whether it's Dragon Quest, Final Fantasy, wherever. I mean, even Mario, they need the snow world, right? Hai, Tsugi. Tsugi means next, by the way. Next scene. And by the way, let's look for new words as well. We can add to our power level today. New words, power level goes up. If we reach 9,000, who knows what will happen? It's never been done before in the world. In this format, something strange may happen.
ニア、ちょっと。
Okay, so she's really close because she's a heater. She's a fire creature. ちょっと歩きにくい. So 歩く to walk. If you say 歩きます, it also means to walk. If you drop the mas and just have 歩き, if you add にくい to that, it means it's difficult to walk. So she's saying it's difficult to walk. 歩きにくい. You also hear often like 食べにくい, difficult to eat. Other verbs as well. 歩きにくい, difficult to walk. 歩く to walk. I think we've learned that word. Let's check to see if we have. Let's try to find some new words today. So all the words we've learned so far, you can see here in our list. And if we do a find, we can search what words we learned so far. Let's type in 歩く. 歩く to walk. And it looks like, yeah, we have learned it. Word 378 was 歩く to walk. And I think that's when we played Mario. Because in Mario you do a lot of running, a lot of walking. Looks good. Let's go back to the game. I just made a tiny aruku there for some reason. Let's delete that and go back to the game. That, by the way, is the sound of unlocking a sentence, which for some reason is still turned on. So that reminds me, let's find a sentence too if we find a good sentence.
歩きにく
We can maybe get sentences and words at the same time.
い。いいじゃん。減るもんじゃなし。
She's saying, what? It's okay, isn't it? It's not like your heater will go down.
ホブラにこうしてるとあったかい。
If I hug you like this, 温かい. 温かい means warm.
だよね。
遠赤外線効果というやつ。
遠赤外線効果. So the kitty again is right by the microphone. So if there's a loud meow, just be ready. This is a scientific term, and let's look it up. Enseki. So ensekigai. So yeah. So infrared effect. Let's just put in sekigaisen. A lot of kanji. What are you saying, Frankie, about a lot of kanji? Oh yeah, for that word? Are you talking about sekigaisen? So sekigai is infrared. Sekigaisen, infrared rays. And let's look if it has koka as well. So yeah, he said something that's like so many kanji that it's not even in the dictionary here. But yeah, koka means effect. So basically it's like an infrared ray effect from a distance.
詳しいな、じっちゃん。
And so yeah, Rex doesn't know what the heck he's talking about, so he says kuashi, which means like you really know your stuff.
私、ストーブじゃない？
Okay, this is a good sentence. Why don't we add this to our sentence deck today? We can add a word too if someone wants to. So we make this symbol when we add a sentence to our sentence chronicle on Japanese Quest. It's the Triforce, of course. We started doing this with the game Breath of the Wild. So if anyone in chat is able to write this sentence, we can add it to our sentence chronicle. And so watashi, so means me. So she's talking about herself. Watashi, stobu janai. Stobu janai desu kedo. So she's saying, what do you think she's saying? I'm not something. Watashi, stobu janai desu kedo. So this kills. Keido here means although. And it can also mean like be like a softener to make something more polite. And she's a very polite character. So she's saying, actually, I'm not a stove. So this word here in katakana, stobu, means stove. Watashi stobu janai desu kedo. So I'm not a stove. This n here is to show that this is an explanation, giving them kind of new information. So actually, I'm not a stove. So yeah, I'm not a stove, more or less, is what she's saying. And the Kato here is kind of just like a softener. Yeah, it means although, but you don't really need to say the although. So I'm actually not a stove, but kind of that feeling. So Frankie wrote it. Does it look right? Watashi. Yeah, if you want to rewrite it, if you forgot something, that would be cool. Or you could like copy paste it. Anyway, I could do it too. Watashi stobu janai desu kedo. So it looks right, just missing the after janai. Otherwise, yeah, it looks good. So let's copy and paste that, add it to our chronicle, and we see Great Ape Greg there. Bringing the Mo hype. We get some earlier dragons summoned. But yeah, it looks like Frankie has it. Kaite kurete arigato. Thank you for writing that, and I will copy and paste that and add it to our chronicle. The more sentences we get on our chronicle, the better, because eventually all these sentences I can use as a resource to make new content. For example, at the end, you see the way although is used. Kato, if we have lots of examples of that, like someday I could make a video for YouTube, could also be on here, showing lots of different ways to say although in Japanese. Okay, the time is marked and looks good. Let's hear the sound of discovering that sentence. Sentence has been unlocked. The word stove, I feel like we might not need that. If someone wants to learn the word stove, add that to our power level, we could, because I can guarantee you we have not learned the word stove yet, technically. But we could. Let's keep going though. Stove. Yeah, why don't we just add it? Get us up to 1040 since we have this. I think once in a while learning words and that are a bit easier, that are in katakana, are good to learn. Because you might think you need to learn a Japanese word for this. You don't. Kitchen stove, just call it stobu. Done. Good. Add that to our power level and increase our power level to 1040. Just to make 100% sure, I'll double check. Do we have the word stove? And we do now. We just have one of one. Good. So our power level is now...
Vegeta, what does the scouter say about his power level?
Power level is now 1040. Thank you, Nappa, for asking. Eventually, Nappa, we will destroy you with the power of our language. Let's go back to the game.
ですけど。
お嬢様。段でしたら私の上で取られたらいいか。
So, dan deshita. So, if you want to be warmer, watashi no ue, so above me. So, ue means above. So, watashi no ue, so it means like this area. Toraretara ga, ikaga deshouka? So, how would it be if you go, like, ride me, be above me? She always does ride him, so it's a normal thing to ask.
いかがでしょう。ホムラ様もお困りのようですし。
Yeah, it seems like Homura is also a bit troubled. She is often used to give additional reasons for something. So he's giving another reason for why she should go away from Homura and go on his back. Homura mo, also, okomari, to be troubled. So she's troubled. So you can get on my back.
やだ。
Yada. No, don't want to.
白子の背中、寒さで毛が硬くなって。
Okay, so she's saying the reason she does not want to get on his back. So, samusare. So, because of the cold. So, de kind of shows the reason. Samusare. So, because of the cold. Kei ga kataku natte. Your fur becomes hard. And just really rough.
ふわふわしてるんだもん。
そんな And so he's kind of, he's not pleased with that. Chottomatte, raising the standing desk. Got a standing desk after streaming for about 6 months. And it's actually not standing, it's adjustable. Was sitting before now.
そんな
Nyan. Yeah, the kitty.
気のせいかな。
The kitty wants to cuddle. And does not want me to stand. So, kinose kana? Am I just imagining things? Am I just seeing things? Byakko wa nani? Yeah, Byakko is the this big cat creature. It's, I guess, like a white tiger, you might say. What was Byakko's name in the English version? Dromark, I believe.
エーテルラインの光が弱いよ。
So she's mentioning this ether line here, you can see. It's faint, though. She says, Eteru line no hikari ga yowai. So yowai means weak. Then here you see yona. So it seems. Yo means it seems. So the light here, that's an ether line, it seems weak. Hikari ga yowai yona. But maybe I'm just seeing things.
エーテルラインって何ですか？
What's an ether line?
ほらあれ、アルスの体に走っている光の線のこと。
Okay, so it's a line of light that runs throughout the Titan's body. It's kind of like their bloodstream, you might say. That part I added is not in the Japanese here. But hikari means light, hikari, and then sen means line. So hikari no sen is a line of light, and they run throughout the Titan's body. So Frankie says, Byakko wa watashi tachi no blade desu. So it's Byakko is one of our blades, you're saying?
あの光はアルスの体を流れるエーテルの光な。
Okay, so Byakko now is talking, and he says, so this light here, ano hikari, that light, is ether. This kind of magical power running throughout the body, flowing through the body of the Titan.
のです。人間で言えば血液の流れみたいな。
Okay, so he's saying like what I said before. So ningen de ieba. So if you're speaking for a human, ningen means human. Ketsueki is blood. So it's kind of like blood, the flow of blood. Ketsueki no nagare mitai. So nagare means flow, nagare. Ketsueki means blood. And then mitai means similar to or looks like. So if you look at this flow here, it's similar to the flow of blood for people.
ものですね。
よう気ぃついたな。
So you did well to notice.
玄武はな、他よりもエーテルの血流が弱い。
So hoka yori, so more than other titans, the flow of his blood is weak. Yowai. Again, you see this word yowai, weak. Possibly because it's cold.
アルスなんや。気温が低いんも作物が育ちにくいんもそれが原因や言われ。
Okay. それが原因. So the important thing here is the 原因, the cause. So what is the cause of this being a like kind of weaker flow of ether here? These are a couple causes. 気温が低い. Low temperature. 作物が育ちがたい. So it's hard to raise crops. So because of that, there's less ether flowing. So kion means temperature. Sakumotsu here is crops. Could be some good words to add to our power level. What do you think? Do you think we should add those to our power level? If anyone wants to, you can write that in chat. I'll be right back. I'm going to take a quick break and I'll be back. And yeah, if anyone wants to add these words or this sentence, you can consider writing some of that and we can add it to our power level. I'll be right back. Ittekimasu. ただいま。よいしょ. Okay, so those words kion, temperature, sakumotsu, crops. We could think about adding those. Let's see here. Let's see if we have them yet. Let's go to our power level screen. Konnichiwa, Neko-chan. Kion. Kion temperature we do not have. And then how about Sakumotsu? I think that we got playing Stardew Valley, now that I think about it. Yeah, we did have that. Word 871 we got during Stardew Valley. That makes sense. Why do we add Kion though? Because that's a useful word. Kion, temperature. But yeah, it notes atmospheric temperature. That means like the temperature outside, not of, for example, a turkey or something that you're cooking. Here we go. And yeah, these kind of go together. But yeah, heater from a stove, kion, temperature, but that's outside temperature. Yeah, let's type in temperature, actually. See the variants, other variants for that. So taion, body temperature. Ondo can be temperature as well for outside. Then kion. So it says temperature. Yeah. Okay, let's go back to the game.
Shiesho みたいなもんかな。
まあ そんなとこや。
So it looks like it's Hiei-sho. Let's type that into... So Hiei means to get cold. And then Sho means like a disease. So Hiei-sho, sensitivity to cold. So I guess where we are right now, this giant turtle is sensitive to cold. Yosh. Tsugi wa. Looks like we're finally going to make it to the city. The city where he's from. Perhaps we'll meet his father finally. So what? You can see the excitement. This is the reason. Kodai Bunmei, ancient civilization that she's only read about in a like legend in the history books.
見てくれだけはな。古王国イーラはな。当時はユーディキウムと双璧をなす文明国家。
Okay. So this is one of the great cities at one time. Now it's not so anymore. It was one of the great cities along with Yude Kyumu. Polar bear, have to go. Ja. Matane. It was good to have a polar bear in the polar continent. See you later.
やったんや。生物に関する技術の粋を極めたのがユーディキウムなら。
Okay. So if Yudikumu is the country that kind of overcame like technology related to like life forms, like they're really good at technology.
機械技術の粋を極めたのが。
We are the ones who perfected machinery. Or no, Ida is.
イーラ。その血を受け継いだのがこのルクスリアッチ。
Yeah, but we are the people who have descended from them. Chi means blood. So descended from their blood. That's us. In Lukusudia.
ちゅうわけや。
人が生きている限り、文化文明は受け継が。
So as long as people live, kagiri means like for as long as something or to some limit. So as long as people live. Scar Brutal! With the donation of $10. 10ドル. Arigato. 本当に。これからも頑張ります。I'll do my best to teach Japanese the best I can through video games. I feel like, I don't know, it's honestly the kind of teaching I'd want to see when I was a Japanese student. So that's why I'm doing it, I guess. I'm trying to teach like the young me. Because I didn't care about Japanese. Maybe if I saw a stream like this, maybe I would have. That is the hope. To reach that young, cool kid out there, wherever they are. Yosha! Ikimashou.
命の継承ならぬ知の継承です。
Right, so it is not the passing on of life. Inochi. Life. It is knowledge. Chi. Knowledge is passed on. That's the important thing. If you think about it, it's true. Like everyone watching this stream now, we're going to die after not too long. But theoretically, Imagine someone in stream makes some profound, I don't know, amazing statement, some paragraph or sentence or some combination of words that for some reason resonates. Maybe not today, but maybe a year from now, someone sees it, it gets quoted in some publication. You never know. That may outlive all of us. So theoretically, like by putting ourselves out there, whether it's streaming or making videos or writing or just talking to people, we can pass on our knowledge beyond our own lives. That's what they're talking about here.
白子いいこと言うね
So, Byakko, you said something good or profound, didn't you? Yeah, CLY. Great point. Arigato. It's the same thing that Nia said too. Great point. For Byakko.
恐縮です
So he says thank you.
そうとも言えへんで。見たらわかるわ。
So if you look, you'll understand. So yeah, he's saying it's not always passed down. If you're here, you'll understand. So CLY44 says, I studied Japanese about 20 years ago and loved it. Cool. Yeah, I studied Japanese when I was in high school and college, but at that time I didn't care about it that much, so I forgot a lot of it. But then I got into it again and eventually studied it and decided I'm going to kind of make it my hobby and my job, so I became a Japanese teacher. And now teaching Japanese through games, my other hobby. That's what I recommend, combining hobbies. You never know what might happen. So, chi no keisho, the passing on of knowledge. That's what that chapter is about. Sugi wa. Arigato. CLY. Glad you like it. Yeah, the main hope is to teach Japanese in context, a context that people like, video games that they hopefully enjoy, and just having fun. Hopefully a more fun way to learn for some people. Definitely don't take ourselves too seriously here. We can make jokes, we make mistakes. Mistakes are good. You can laugh at mistakes, learn from mistakes. It's a win-win. I make mistakes too.
へえ随分と活気のある市場じゃない
So yeah, it's a pretty lively town square.
闇市や。
Yamichiya. Interesting. So let's type that in. Yami means darkness. So yeah, black market. Yami-ichi. So ichi by itself means market. Yami-ichi, black market.
闇市
寒冷なルクスリアではな。地産の作物はほとんど。
So in the very cold Lukusuria, this country, they can hardly make any crops.
出回らん。見てみ、普通の店はみんな閉まっと。
So all the normal stores are completely shut. See, what does this mean though? Like, why is it a black market if it's like the only market? I don't really understand that. Because it's like they're operating publicly in front of everyone. So why is it a black market? I don't really know.
やろ
Maybe someone who understands Xenoblade economics better than I do can answer that question.
本当だ人が誰もいない
CLY44 has summoned a dragon. Suge. We got a dragon. It's probably just changed as well for people that subscribe. Now, even if someone misses a month or whatever subscribing to someone they subscribe for, the badges will be maintained. So everyone will have a different badge. For example, you see Rabbit Fire has the Neko badge. Frankie has the Ryu, the dragon badge. You can see mine is 1 year subscriber. Kami the God badge. Now those are updated, so they will be maintained even if people miss a month here and there or whatever, which I think is good. Because people shouldn't be penalized for that. So, 誰もいない. There's no one here.
だからああやって裏でし
So yeah, everyone sells at the black market.
他国産の作物をべらぼうな値段で
And they sell it for, yeah, really expensive. Berabo. That's a word that I'm actually not familiar with. He speaks kind of a strange dialect. Berabo. Yeah, absurd, unreasonable. It's a rare word, but berabo. It's not even in Rikai-kun. So yeah, if it means people won't starve, then that's okay. Okay, so I guess it is a black market, he's saying, because the officials, they turn a blind eye, but they officially are not okay with it.
つまりは生産活動の多くがただ生きることに費やされ
So in other words, the national power is declining, and all of the productivity is just to live.
国力は衰退
Imagine, like our ancestors, that's what they did. Like, think about how the world has become so, I don't know, we have so much. If you think about it, what are we all doing right now? We're learning Japanese, a language we probably don't need to know, from video games, things we probably don't need. It's so strange in a way. Like I think it's cool because of it's kind of random like that. But if you think about it, what she's talking about is how people lived for thousands of years. People spent all their time just living, producing food, finding ways to get food, finding ways to get water. That was all of their time. We have so much time now that we have time to do things like learn Japanese from video games on magical boxes.
していく
その通りや
これだけの古代文明の支えがあっても不可能なことはある
So even though they have so much like ancient, they have this ancient civilization, there are things they can't do. Fukano means not possible, impossible. Fukano koto wa aru. So aru means to exist, so there does exist. There is something that is fukano. Something is impossible, even with the support of this ancient civilization.
のだな
古代文明言うと聞こえはええけどな観光客のおらんただのでっかい博物館や
So yeah, there's no tourists. You can say it's, you know, an ancient civilization, but it's just a big museum.
飯の足しにもならんわ
大変ですね. Looks like they're on harsh times in these this place. Yokon. Wonder what will happen. It's kind of cool when they put a chapter with just one word, because you can focus on that word. Premonition. To have a premonition. So it seems like someone will have a premonition. Yokon. So this is a word I'm very familiar with, obviously, but you can see it's not so common. It's an N1 word, the highest level of JLPT. However, I will say for things like anime and games, I think you see this word quite a bit. So this word, we could think about adding to our power level, actually. Let's see, have we learned it yet? We have not. Let us power up with the power of Yokon, premonition. So kan means a feeling, and then yo means like before. If you look at that kanji, beforehand. So before feeling, a beforehand feeling is what? It is a premonition, a hunch. Very useful word, a word you'll see a lot in anime and things. CLY says, that character for emotion is one of my favorite. Yeah, it is a really good one. Let's look at that. So at the bottom you see those 4 strokes. That's the kanji for heart. And yeah, that is a good kanji. So desu ne. Yokon. So let's power up with the power of Yokon, premonition. Add to our power level. We are unstoppable in Japanese Quest. Power level. Rising. Today we have powered up with the power of a stove. We now have the power of a stove. Could come in handy if we need to cook something. Kion, temperature. And Yokon, premonition. Power level is now 1042. Let's make that go up. If you look at our power level in the bottom right, that will go up now.
Vegeta, what does the scouter say about his power level?
Scouter says our power level is now 1042. Sentoryoku wa 1042. Tsuyoku natta ne. Yeah. Actually, that's a great word that you said, so I want to actually look that up too. Dokan. Empathy. Good word. Yeah, so Dokan can mean agreement, same opinion, same feeling, sympathy. For example, if you've seen the show Terrace House, it's a great show on Netflix. Probably the best show you can possibly watch if you want to learn spoken Japanese for how people speak in Japan. A lot of times when someone agrees with someone's opinion on that show, they'll make an argument about a character, and the host will say something like, Dokan desu, I agree with you. So you'll see this word a lot. Dokan, very good word. In fact, such a good word, why don't we add that word as well to our power level. Dokan. But the word I was thinking for empathy, I was actually thinking, when I think empathy, I think of a different word in Japanese. Because I looked this word up when I lived in Japan, because I love the concept of empathy in English. So Dokan to me is kind of more like agreement or having the same feeling. You can see empathy is not under the reading for it, at least in the definition. I was thinking kyokan. Sympathy, empathy, response. That's usually more the translation for empathy. Kyokan. Again, the same kanji kan you can see there. And this one, kyo, means together, shared. So kyokan, it's similar to dokan, but it's a little bit different. I wouldn't worry about the nuance of difference right now. But it's more, I guess, a feeling of empathy. A bit of more of an emotion, whereas dokan is more agreement, I would say. So why don't we learn kyokan as well? So now we have yokan, dokan, kyokan. Let's do one more word with kan, so we finish the kind of group here. CLY says the first character is common, like in communism. Yeah, it is. Yep. It's shared or common. Ah, why is that, Frankie? Not sure of the reference there. Let's just type in kan and see one more word using kan and pick one. So kan by itself is feeling. Why don't we just do kan by itself, maybe? We have kankaku. feeling, intuition. Kansen can be an infection, can be a useful word. Kanjiru, to feel. We may have learned that one already. Kansha, thanks. Kando, to be moved. Very useful word. Like kandoshita, I'm moved. Sympathy, you can use that one kyokon for sympathy. Dokon probably can actually be too. So yeah, these words all have different senses. It kind of depends which ones we don't have. Let's write in kan here. Okay, so we have kan. And let's see, we have 6 kan in our whole list. First one is kanji, a feeling. We have kansha, thanks. We have kanjiru, to feel. And then that's it. Okay. So that means all of these we don't have. Kanjo, for example, emotion, we don't have. Let's go with emotion, because that's kind of what we're talking about here, is emotion, shared feeling. So let's go with kanjo. Sometimes we like to learn words in sets. They can kind of help reinforce each other and reinforce a kanji. So I've messed up the alignment of these words. That's fine. I'll realign them later. So we have stove, kion, temperature, yokan, premonition, dokon, agreement or sympathy, kyokon, empathy, and then kanjo, emotion. Spreadsheet you can look at if you go to the power level section on the Twitch, or I think it's linked somewhere else in the Twitch page as well. So yeah, you can check that out there. Just search the Twitch page, you will find it in the power level section. I believe. There's an Anki deck for it as well, up to 1,000.
Vegeta, what does the scouter say about his power level?
Power level is now 1,045. Thanks to Ivalashi for the link as well. Post-war story where girl must learn empathy in Violet Evergarden. Naruhodo. I feel like I know quite a bit about anime, but I always hear new stuff that I've never even heard about. Yosh. So the next scene is Yokan. Let's go. Good suggestions, everyone. We learned some new words because of suggestions in chat. That's often what we do here. So feel free to make suggestions for words or what kanji you like that can help steer us in a certain direction. Often those rabbit holes might contain new words for us to learn, so that's a good thing. This is a collaborative process. We're all kind of on a journey here. Everyone who joins in chat or follows on YouTube or Twitch is another party member. We can all learn from each other and level up together wherever we are in Japanese. I can level up in teaching. I can learn new stuff too. Even Japanese people, they can learn English. Everyone can learn something somewhere. Nappo no shitsumon. Ii shitsumon desu ne. That's a good question. So he's asking, what is Nappa's question in Japanese? Let's listen to it in English again.
Vegeta, what does the scouter say about his power level?
So what does the scouter say about his power level? Kakarato no sentoryoku wa ikutsu desu ka? That's how you say it in Japanese. So Kakarato, it starts with Kakarot. Kakarato no, so Kakarot's something. Kakarato no sentoryoku. So that's power level, or like fighting power. So Kakarato no sentoryoku wa ikutsu, how much? So how much is Kakarot's power level?
Vegeta, what does the scouter say about his power level?
If you listen, it's completely different. the translation is different.
殿下
Because there's no mention of Kakarot, for example.
おう、久しぶりやな。親父は仲か。
It's been a long time. How is father? かっこいいね。この人. This guy's my favorite character in the game. Or he's up there anyway. Someone must cosplay as him. He's awesome.
はい殿下の帰国を心待ちにしておいでです
He's been waiting for you.
あほんなことあるか。
Saying, what are you saying, you fool? He's not been waiting eagerly for me.
もしほんまやったら天地がひっくり返っとるわ。
If that was true, that means that heaven and earth have been flipped.
気遣いは無用やで。
You don't have to, you know, put on appearances like that.
恐れ入ります
Sorry.
どうやらこっちの状況は伝わっとるようやな。
So it seems like our situation has, you're aware of it. Hanashi hayai wa. So hayai means fast. So in this case, that will make the our conversation go more quickly. Hanashi means talk or conversation. But yeah, earlier it jumped in my mind because, I don't know, conversation. You mentioned Terrace House. Yeah, if you have Netflix, watch Terrace House if you're into Japanese. It's very good. I don't want to describe it because if I describe it, it will make it sound stupid. Just watch Terrace House in Japanese if you are interested in Japanese. And you have Netflix.
話早いわ。
It's very good, and I think that there are ways to watch even with like Japanese subtitles, which can be a great way to study too.
これは
Korewa? So what is
どう
this?
されました？
Ooh, I think this might be the Yokon moment. She's having a premonition, so what is it?
いや
Ah, it's nothing.
トラ
なんでだも
Why? So we didn't hear what she said.
確かに花は自分でエーテルエネルギーを作り出せるけど
Okay, so tashikani. So of course, Hana can produce her own ether energy. Kedo, but why are you asking about it?
とも
すまん今は言う通りにしてもらえると助
Sorry, if you just, for now, do what I said. That helped me out. Tasukare. You will have helped me out if you just do what I said for now. So there's something suspicious going on that Merufu has, I don't know, taken precautions about.
分かったもん
Understood.
トラに任せろもん
Leave it to me. Ah, Mijikai, that premonition is very short. Oh no, spoiler! That was what the premonition was about, I guess. Kosoku means like captured or bound. So kosoku sararu homura. So homura is captured, it looks like. Taihen desu ne. Daijoubu kana? Will they be okay? Tabun. Daijoubu janai. Oh, check that dude out. I love that dude's head. Why is his head so big? Why? Look at the head size. すげえやろ。でっかい頭。Big brain, yeah, it must be. Noah. 大きいかも。Noah's brain.
天の聖杯。
Ah, it is the Aegis. The Holy Grail. I'm kind of battling my cat for a second, so bear with me. I'm going to see if the kitty will accept sitting on a cushion here. The video you see there is not live. The kitty's battling with me to sit on me.
か。
何？
お嬢様。
ちょっとなんだよこれ、カメちゃん。
知らん。なんじゃお前ら。親父。
Father, what are you doing? He didn't say what are you doing. I'm just reading into it. Oyaji means father. Ah. Let her go.
ホムラ。待てよ親父。
Wait, father.
どないしたんや。
What have you done?
レックスたちが何したっていうんや。
What did they do?
何かが起こってからでは遅いのだ。
Yeah, if something starts happening, it'll be too late already.
ジークよ。世界を焼かせるわけにはいか。
I cannot let the world be burned. See, this is the problem. 500 years ago, the world was burned. And I'm not going to let that happen. I don't blame him, to be honest.
天の聖杯には消えてもらう。
This part I might blame him on, though. So, we must wipe out the Aegis. Kierus to disappear. Kiete marau. We need to have them, disappear.
冗談じゃない。
This is not a joke.
白子、レックスを助けるよ。
Let's save him. Let's save Rex.
エーテルエネルギーが。
Good question, Frankie. Let's keep listening, but I think not. Good question.
お嬢様。
無益な抵抗はやめよう。
Keyword here, teiko. Resistance. What kind of resistance is it? It is mueki na teiko. Useless resistance or unprofitable. Yamayo. So stop the pathetic resistance. Ah, Casey Islands. Ja. Mata ne. Oyasumi nasai. I hope you have a good sleep. What is the first character in joke? I think you're asking about the kanji for joke. Yeah, we can look at that quick. Let's type it into our dictionary here. Jodan, joke. So looking at that character, it says it means superfluous, useless. Yeah, it's a kanji you don't see that much outside of this and a few other words. Jodan, joke. Good word though. Jodan. Let's type in that kanji for fun. So we have Jodan. But yeah, you see these other words are rare. This is what we saw in the game. Jodan janai. Give me a break. It's no joke. Alright, let's go back to the game. And yeah, if you look at the way he talks, it's not really like Zeke. He speaks more standard Japanese. Seems like Zeke might have his own dialect from his travels. And Kafka says, do you ever stream Japanese study without video games? If so, which category do you stream in? No, I don't, actually. I teach Japanese through video games on Twitch. It's kind of a journey through video games. That's the way we teach it. Of course, sometimes I step aside and we'll teach certain things on the fly. But in general, this is the model. We teach Japanese through games. Like, sometimes we've taught things more in detail, stepping away from the games momentarily. Twitch seems friendly to language learners, unless they're gamers. I've been streaming under the podcast and talk category, but a learning Japanese category makes that. I completely agree. We need more categories. That's kind of a problem, I think, with Twitch. They want there to be things like education on Twitch, and there's an educational tag, but there hasn't been that much support for getting more in depth with education, so I completely agree with you there. And yeah, we may do some streams just with language. Other streamers have done that, but so far we've always focused on some game and gone through it that way, using the game as kind of the lens. Okay, so he's making it very clear right now. Yeah, I completely agree. And I mean, even beyond that, they don't even have like there's no Japan tag. Like there's a Japanese language tag, but that's not the same. There's no, yeah, there really should be more specification, like ways to specify things. So Clyde says, I just started a channel for mental health awareness, but have not done any live streams yet. Yeah, the problem is they need more categories. They really need more. They used to have more options with the like the communities, but now because communities are gone, there's way less options for having fine-grained options. It's a problem. Okay, he's making it very clear. Waga mokuteki. My goal. Mokuteki means goal, so he's saying my goal is the destruction of the Aegis. Tennosei no Shometsu. That is his goal. I'm not going to take all your lives.
ゼーリッヒ陛下、私はスペルビア皇帝の命を受け、特使としての立場でここにいる。
So I'm here as an emissary of this other country, Spedubia, on the Emperor's orders.
それをご承知の上でか。
And you're still aware of what you're doing?
承知している。
I'm aware.
そして覚悟もし。
And I am resolved to face the consequences. That implies, so kakugo is being resolved for whatever happens, even if it is death, often. Kakugo mo shiteru.
しているよ。
覚悟だと。
Resolved. Why? Why are you having to erase Homura? 1 second here. I'm going to try to alter my sitting situation slightly and see if I can't incorporate the kitty somehow. Chottomatte. Kitty is being really he's not giving up. I'm going to see if I want to see how low I can put this standing desk. If I put it all the way down, Maybe I can sit right next to the kitty on the floor. That could be kind of interesting. So, wait a second. Let's see if this works. This is experimental here. Daijoubu kana? I'm not totally sure how the mic will gather my voice from here as well. So tell me if you can't hear me so well. Daijoubu kana? Let's see here. A new model, potentially. Kikoeru, can you hear me? Okay. Anyway, let's try it.
言葉遣いは相変わらずだな。
今は関係あらへんやろ。はぐらかす。
So, yeah, as always, you're talking back. He's saying that's not, has nothing to do with this. Don't avoid the facts.
義は我が側にあると言った。
So what if I said that the ones who are just here, the ones doing the right thing, are us?
どういう意味や。
What do you mean?
アルスト世界のためと言い換えてもよ。
Okay, so this is what he's really saying here. Sekai no tame. This is for the world. What I'm doing here is to save the world. The world is called Arusto. So I could put it another way by saying Sekai no tame. Tame means for, the purpose of, the world. Sekai no tame. And I can kind of see where he's coming from, because 500 years ago, the girl we are with destroyed, I think 3 continents, was it?
なんやて。
What?
ついてこい。
Come this way. What is this?
これが我が王家の歴史。
This is the history of our royal family. Rekishi. History.
史だ。
そんなアホな。
This is ridiculous.
なんでや親父。
Why? Why, father? So something is being revealed. Eh?
やはりエーテルエネルギーが遮断されているようで。
So as expected, it looks like ether energy is being blocked.
くそー。
Kuso. Chat, how should I translate that? I'm not sure how to translate that. Maybe you can help me with that one.
こんなことしている間にホムラが。
So while we're doing this, Homura is...
なんとかならないのかよ。
We've got to do something.
無駄じゃレックス。
It's a waste of effort, Rex. You'll just waste all of your energy. Yeah, thank you, Junkcracker. That's what we needed. Dag nabbit.
体力を消耗するだけじゃぞ。
壁も床もかなり分厚く作られているようですね。
Okay, so this is the problem. Thank you. Chat's got me covered. Kabe mo. Yuka mo. So kabe, the walls. Yuka, the floor. And they are all very thick in how they are built. So we're not able to make any headway.
全く歯が立ちません。
少し落ち着こうレックス。
Relax, Rex.
落ち着いて考えれば。
So if you relax and think, then, きっとどこかに突 toppako ga. So toppako means some way out. There will definitely be some way out if we just think and relax and just think clearly.
きっとどこかに突破口が。ってちょっとそこ少しは協力しな。
Jotto, can't you like help us out a little bit? So again, earlier we talked about this kanji, I believe. I think it was a different one actually. Kyoryoku meaning cooperation. So could you cooperate with us? Kafka, wait, is that actual cat live? This one here is not live. Let me show you though what is live. I can actually put the live cat on for a second because the kitty just sat in a good place for now. Usually he's not. So it was not live. Now it's live. That is the live kitty. See here? Konnichiwa, Neko-chan. Kawaii ne. Kawaii, kawaii. And that is the Neko. It's often not live because the kitty's, I don't know, battling me or something else. But there you can see the kitty live for a change. Let's see, if I put up my standing desk, will he move? Let's see if he gets freaked out or not. Daijoubu kana? Yosh, it seems like he finally found a place to sit. So let's keep him there for now and keep going. Okay. Sa. Ikimashou. Kawaii ne. Yeah, we haven't had the kitty live for a while, actually, so I'm going to do my kitty emote to mark the occasion. Sorry, that emote is not the standard emote for this channel. It's like the tier 2 one, which no one gets tier 2, why would they?
無駄なあがきだな。
So it's just a waste of effort, isn't it?
この建物全体が捕獲ネットと同様の結界構造になっ
So this has all become a barrier. Just like that net that we saw before. It restricts ether.
ている。
捕獲ネットってトリゴであんたらが使った。
You mean the one you used on us when we were... Like, they threw a net on her, and she couldn't escape because it blocked all the ether. Question is, why doesn't everyone use those nets all the time in this game? Because they were, like, completely OP.
あの網のこと？
ドライバーとブレードを一箇所に閉じ込め、なおかつ武器も残。
So, ikasho ni tojikome. So, getting everyone in one place. And then... even leaving their weapons there.
押している。絶対の自信がある。
And this is the reason. 絶対の自信. So jishin, confidence. And so what kind of confidence do we have here? Not just any confidence. 絶対の自信. It's absolute confidence.
んだろう。ヨシンバ、時間をかけて突破されたとして。
So even if we took time and did get out,
それまでの間に処理してしまえる算段なのかもしれ。
they probably calculated they could already get rid of her by then.
勝利って。
勝利って。
ならなおのこと、あんたたちの力も合わせ。
So even more so, help us. So Astral Heart says, random question. So kawaii is cute. Is there a way to say to someone, hello cutie? Or would you still say kawaii? Hello cutie is not something I ever say to people, so people in chat might help you too. But hello cutie. I mean, that's the kind of thing that I feel like people kind of say to like kids in Japan. And in that case, they would usually say, "Ah, kawaii." Yeah, something like that. Junkcracker. Ah, kawaii. Kawaii ko-chan. So desu ne. Yeah, something like that. Sounds good. Is there more of an English term? Good question. I usually just kind of hear, ah, kawaii. Or, yeah. Kawaii koromo ne. Yeah, I would go with kawaii. It's the word that's used all the time.
無駄だと言っている。
I told you it's a waste of time.
ただのご利用しならばという。
So if we just keep pushing the way you guys are, that's what I mean. Hmm? Kawaii neko ne. Sleeping. Sleeping kitty. Finally the meowing stops.
どないするん王子。
So what is it, Prince?
ムカつくな。
It's frustrating.
えなんて
What is?
ムカつ
Yeah, Junkcracker, I agree. I think that works pretty well. Kawaii Colt.
つく言うとるんや。何が世界のためや。方便にも程があるわ。
So why? What does he mean? It's like for the world we have to do this. Hoben ni mo horo ga aru. So hoben is not a word that I'm familiar with. So let's look it up. Let's see here. Hoben. Expedient. So there's a limit. So he's kind of saying about his father, there's a limit to, I don't know, doing something like that, or he's going too far is the sense. Yeah, did you notice that, Junkcracker? We just talked about that on stream the other day. Her shoulders are, in fact, light bulbs. Sugoi desu ne. Don't you wish your shoulders were light bulbs? When you have an idea, they light up just a bit brighter. That's our main goal on Japanese Quest, is to light up your shoulder light bulbs just a little bit brighter.
ほんなら
方便に方便を重ねて鎖でがんじがらめになったんが。
Okay, so he's completely tied her up now.
今のはイラや。ボンならその鎖断ち切れるかもしれ。
But if it's that kid, maybe he can cut these chains.
あの子が
That Rex?
かけんのは嫌か。
You want to bet on him? Frankie, I couldn't agree more. Especially since your name is Frankie. He probably has light bulbs on his body somewhere. Frankie from One Piece, that is.
ええよ王子がそう言うんなら
Yeah, if you say that, then I'm with you. Let's bet on Rex.
うちも乗っかるわ。
ボンは
I also want you to notice, how many belts does this dude have? Ichi, ni, san, shi, go, roku, shichi. Let's say hachi. He's got Q. Something around 9 belts. Can you imagine the character designer for this guy? They're doing the character design. Ah, 2D Heroes. With this rating parity of 17. Hosto, arigato. Thank you for the host, 2D Heroes. Welcome. So for anyone joining from 2D's channel, you can see in our title, what we do here is we teach Japanese through Japanese video games. I'm a Japanese teacher in the US. My name is Akito Sensei. So, yokoso. Japanese Quest away. Welcome to Japanese Quest. Right now, though, we are analyzing how many belts are on this character. I believe you're doing video game design in your game. From a designer's perspective, can you explain? You're doing character design. You think, how many belts should they have? I know. 1 belt, ichi, ni, san, shi, go, roku. 6 belts. Should we stop at 6? No. Nana, hachi, kyu. How about 9 belts? Do we have enough? Yeah, let's stop at 9. From a game designer's perspective, can you explain that to us? How do you know how many belts we need? すごいですね. And how do you know if you want light bulb shoulders is the other question. So anyone just joining, I'm a Japanese teacher in the US. I've taught high school Japanese. I've taught in immersion settings as well. At the bottom, you can see words. As we find new words in the game, our power level goes up. 1 word equals 1 unit of power level. The goal, of course, over 9,000. Fluency in Japanese. It's a long journey, so feel free to follow if you'd like. You can join us on this quest to learn some Japanese. The cool thing about learning a language, even if you're not wanting to learn it, it's very tangible. If you learn 1 word, say, for example, hono, flame. This word here is hono, flame. If you learn just that 1 word, boom, you've leveled up in the language. It's very kind of easy measure of leveling up in the language. Just find 1 word, your power level's gone up by 1. That's our goal here. Let's make that power level go up. Let's keep going. Enough about belts. Alright, so there's a limit sometimes, he said, to how pure people can be. Sometimes it's the job of us adults to protect them. The word here, kind of cool. You got 2 kanji. Big, person. The kanji for big, the kanji for person. Put it together. Big person means adult. Otana. Adult. And so he's saying, we're the adult, we gotta save the day. And yeah, Frankie, that's a cool kanji you wrote there too. Because it's the kanji for fire. This is the kanji for fire right here. And that word flame is just 2 fires kind of on top of each other. Means flame. So fire, what's 2 fires together? Flame. Kind of cool word. Yeah, and trees are similar, right, Astral? In the comments. Let us continue. By the way, I didn't mention it, but Harrison Pickering. Yokoso. Japanese Quest. Welcome to Japanese Quest.
せやな。うち王子のそういうとこ好きや。
So she's doing her ski dance. She kind of likes him. So ski means like, and soyutoko. So that part of you, I like that part of you. Soyutoko ga ski. And yeah, enjo. You guys know what that means? Enjo can mean like blazing up, but it's usually used for like a flood of comments in a blog or online. And then yeah, inflammation as well, like Junkcracker said. So yeah, don't work too hard. She's like saying, what are you saying? It's no trouble. So Itch Galaxy says, have you heard of the HAD method? If so, what do you think about it? I don't know that much about it. I know it's a little controversial, and but I think the general principle of it is that you do a lot of Anki. I liked Anki, so I like that part of it, and a lot of immersion in Japanese. That's good too. So those parts of it, I think, are good. I think it can get a bit too, I don't know, cultish at times, but in general it seems to have some good general principles like using Anki, that's very useful. Immersion, that's very useful. So there's a lot of good things around it. So yeah, with 2D says, more or less, is a sense that I have of it as well. Yeah, I haven't seen a lot of his videos, but I've seen some of them on YouTube. And if you watch Matt vs. Japan, he has a lot of useful things to say in his videos as well, even though there is some controversy around some of this stuff as well. A lot of great resources, a lot of great ideas, and a lot of people have been inspired to learn by the AJAT method, and so that's good. So let's go save the day.
Yoshi.
Yoshi. これでいい. So これ, this, good, is いい. So これで, with that, we should be good.
これでいい。
準備完了だもん。
Preparations are complete.
何のこと、トラ。
So what is it, Tora?
ドライバーもブレードもエーテルエネルギーを使ってアーツを。
So drivers and blades, they use ether energy. In katakana, eteru energy. And then tsukau is to use. So エネルギーを使ってartsを打つ. So you can use arts by using ether energy. So Junk says, so Itzkal is a good question. Why does he say mo a lot? Because that's the dialect of the Nopon, this race in this game. Don't say mo that much. Yeah, Junkcracker, although I would point out that Crashin's theories are primarily about comprehensible input, meaning you understand the input, whereas just hearing Japanese in the background all the time, which I think I've read sometimes in ACHAT, is not necessarily comprehensible, so it's a little bit different. But yeah, it's in the same vein. I'm just saying I wouldn't conflate Crashin with AJAT, that's all I'm saying. But both, I think, have a lot of useful things. Yeah. I think that's the big difference. Comprehensible, like input that you understand, that's when you can start to learn things. And actually, I think Crashin, that's actually true. That's kind of how language learning does work, is input comes in that is comprehensible. My hope is with this channel a little bit, my feeling is that Crashin might not love this teaching model. In some ways, because I'm translating everything. Normally, I think Crashin might go for something more input that's comprehensible just on its own face. But my hope is, as we're going through the games, because of the context and showing context and the way we go through it, we can make things that might not have been comprehensible more comprehensible. So the input to the people in chat, the people watching, it might become more comprehensible and hopefully something that can be learned from. That is the hope. So to 2D Heroes, thanks again for the host, Ja Matane, and I'm curious, how much do you study Japanese these days? I see you've been streaming about working at some new games. Looks really cool. I've lurked a bit on your stream from time to time, so I want to let you know. And ganbare. Hope you do the best on your games that you're working on. It looks like you're making a game in the next 30 days, so good luck on that. Language learning game, really? I gotta check that out more then. Very cool. Ja, matane.
打つも何を今
Right. Right. So yeah, Crashin talks about context, other clues, visual, to make things comprehensible. And yeah, my hope here is we can use context and different clues and different techniques to hopefully make some of the language more comprehensible. And we can learn from that. Phantom says, I can't even bring a personal device into my job. Really? Kibishii ne. It's pretty strict. Phantom Bickle says, I was interested in AJet when I first started, but it doesn't seem practical for me. AJet has a lot of good points to it, but like any one system that, I don't know, suggests that there's only one system. I don't know. I'm more of the opinion that there are many different ways to learn a language. But the basic principle is, I think, more or less what Crashin said, is comprehensible input. Getting messages you understand in a safe environment where you can be calm. Perhaps like this channel, people can be calm, free to make mistakes. And then finding messaging, information that is comprehensible. Like this word here, joshiki. That's common sense. What I just said might be common sense. So she's talking about common sense in that world, talking about ether, energy. But the way language works, common sense for languages, well, it may not be common actually. A lot of people think you learn a lot of different ways, just like by copying. But it's really about understanding messages. Yeah, life is gray area, Junk Cracker. It's like that manga that has, it's all kind of gray, but like different shades of gray. But right now you can't use ether power. Yeah, because of this room. Okay. So, daiji na koto. The important thing. You guys are forgetting. So, daiji means important. Koto means thing. So, daiji na koto, the important thing. And wasureru is to forget. So, you guys have forgotten the important thing. And that's me. I'd say roughly. Yeah, I mean, you can go deeper, but for a start, you can say 50. So Kafka, do you upload these on YouTube? Yeah, I do, but I'm very lazy about uploading them on time, so I recommend following more on Twitch. If you're on YouTube, you guys, I'm not going to update it for a long time. If you want to unsubscribe on YouTube, fine. Jump to Twitch. Join on here. It's better because it's live. We're live right now. We're live. If it's on YouTube, it's not live. This is the past. I might be dead now. For all you know, I might be dead. The cat might be dead. Everyone in chat, they may be dead. Please, just join on Twitch. It's live. Live is good. Let's continue. But yeah, in other words, it is on YouTube. It's just I've gotten slow about updating it, and I'm like a month behind putting it on YouTube, so that's why I recommend jumping on here. But yeah, I'm just kidding. We're probably still alive. If the year is still, let's say, 2019, probably still alive. If it's like 2050, don't know. Time will tell. So you must not have forgotten that, or maybe you did forget that she's an artificial blade. Hana is her name. Hana means flower, by the way. Yeah, exactly, Junkcracker. So they deleted after 2 months, and I actually just put some videos on YouTube today and yesterday because my videos were about to get deleted. If you save them as highlights, though, they won't delete on Twitch, so I have to save them on highlights, but within 2 months.
忘れるわけないだろう。目覚めた時から一緒に。
So we didn't forget? You've been with us since you woke up.
にいるんだから。あ、そうか。エーテルロ。
Ah, Soka. So he's having a breakthrough, an epiphany. Ah. Eteruro. So an ether furnace. Lo means furnace. You have an ether furnace.
その通り。
Sonotori. Exactly. So she has a furnace right here. Maybe this is more the color of it. And using that furnace, she can circumvent all these ether blocking devices, I guess.
ですもん。
Roydna says, if you're not a Turbo Prime member or a partner, I believe Twitch only saves VODs for 14 days. Really? I don't know. I thought it's 2 months maybe, but maybe.
姉様のおかげで今の花は自分で。
Really? So they're saved that long because I'm on Prime then? Good to remember if I did delete Prime, because I did not know that. Because I'm not a partner. We are, we got, what's it called? Affiliate. It took it like 1 week to get affiliate. Royness is here for that. Took 1 week, boom, affiliate. Partner, on the other hand, is harder to get to because you need 75 viewers consistently for a month. We got over 100 once when we had kind of like a Reddit boom at one point for like a week. But we've never consistently had 75 above. So that's, yeah, it's good to know. Because I may cancel that. But that's another reason to keep it, I guess.
エーテルエネルギーを作り出せますもん。結界とか関係ない。
So the barrier doesn't matter. Kankenai. No relation. So kekkai means a barrier. So this barrier here, since I've got this artificial furnace, doesn't matter.
ですもん。
メレフの剣のクリスタルを花のカムカムに移植。
So also Merufu. Merufu no Ken. So notice the cool thing about the no particle. You can use a lot of them to connect many words showing possession and showing how they're related. So Merufu no Ken is the sword of Merufu. Merufu no Ken no crystal. So the crystal in her sword, we transplanted it into Hana's ether furnace, I guess. And yeah, thanks, Royness, for the link. I didn't know that. That's good to know. Benka ni natta.
したもん。クリスタルにはアーツ一発分のエネルギーが溜めてある。
So some of her arts are inside the crystal.
花のカムカムの属性は
Okay, so Hana's element is Zokusei wa Chi, earth. She's the earth element, Chi. Zokusei, very useful word for games because it means like your element. Zokusei wa Chi.
地。メレフの非属性との相乗効果で威力は倍増。
Ooh, so by combining with Merufu's firepower, they have like become even more powerful. Be magnified in power. Ronan says, yeah, I was going to unsubscribe from Prime myself because it no longer gives you ad-free viewing. Yeah, same with me. But I stream sometimes myself. And 14 days is it's just not long enough. So yo ne.
するんだもん。
直撃させればおそらくそこの扉も吹き飛ばせる。
So if we attack it directly with our combined power, it should be blown up, this door.
待ちなよ。 エネルギーを貯めてあるって。
So wait, if you say you've built up the energy?
この結界の中で一体どう
So what in the world will happen inside this barrier?
やって。
Or how did you do it?
そういえば、メレフ様はここに来てから一度もアーツを打たれています。
Once he came here, or since we came here, Medifu, you haven't used any arts.
王宮に入った時から様子がおかしかった。
So the reason is this. Something was strange. 様子がおかしい. Okashi means strange. This is the past form of okashi, so you see kata. Showing the past form. Okashikatta. Yosu ga okashikatta. That word yosu you see a lot. It's kind of a tricky one to translate into English. The state of affairs, the appearance, the sign. It could be a bit of all of that. So something was strange. The situation seemed strange when we got here, so because of that, she took precautions.
トラにもアーツは使わないように見。
I whispered to Tora as well not to use arts, to keep up their energy.
身内をしておいた。
もふふ。
なるほどな。
I see. なるほど。
花が結界中でも力を行使できると分かれば、より警戒されて。
Ah. So if they knew that she could use power even within the barrier, they would have been more on guard.
しまう。
そういうことだ。
That's right. Okay, they're gonna do it. Yaru, to do. Yaruzo. Let's do it. Hanarateiro. So, get away from here, is what they said here. Alright, let's keep it going.
やるぞ。離れていろ。
待て。
Wait!
剣からクリスタルを。
2D Heroes, I thought you left. Why are you still making joking remarks?
移植したらメレフの武器は。
But your weapon.
改めて家具土のコアから発生させ。
So we're able to again from her core get the energy. 冗談ですよ、冗談. Just joking, 2D Heroes.
ひょ
People who get your joke, I'm sure, will enjoy it. Roinus asks, what does na mean at the end of naruhodo? Good question. That's actually a thing that looking up in the dictionary could strangely give you some ideas for if you just type in na. Yeah, kind of use at the end of a sentence kind of for confirmation or for emphasis. So like naruhodo na. Like I see, and then kind of it's a thing you'll often see. It's like ne. Like Junkcracker said there. Yeah. Thanks Junkcracker for the comment. By the way, Junkcracker and Roinus, good to see you guys. This earlier time, is it easier for people in Europe? Because I think you guys are in Europe. Maybe we should stream more at this earlier time, I'm thinking. Because it seems like we get more people from around the world, I feel like. Japan, Europe, and North America at this time.
として知らなかったのか?
What, didn't you know?
え?
あんた、ブレイドの武器の仕組み知らなかった。
What, you didn't know how blade weapons work? Roina says, yeah, it's 1 a.m. where I am. Yeah, but we usually see it like 4 a.m.
マジで?
そんなの知るわけないだろう。
Well, how would I know?
なくしたことも壊したこともなかったんだからさ。
Yeah, I haven't lost it or destroyed one, so how would I know?
それなら無理もないわ。
Well, I guess it's understandable in that case.
まあそういうことだ。トラ、ハナ、頼む。
Okay, leave it to you. Leave it to me.
行きますもん。
Ikimasu. Notice she uses the mo as well. Again, the mo means it's the hyped particle of the nopon. Do not say mo at the end of all your sentences unless you want to be like a nopon.
ジェットカムカム。
Suge.
やったも
Yatta! We did it!
です
これはまた派手にやらかしたな。
Wow, you guys really... you really did it. Yeah, and very noisily. The guards will be here very soon. John Cracker says, in other news, my exams just ended. 2 weeks of holiday. いいですね. We'll have to check out and maybe host your Steins Gate stream sometime.
あっという間に衛兵が飛んでくるぞ。
急ごう。
You're still not done with Steins Gate? You've been doing that game even longer than we've been doing this game, possibly.
ホムラ様は下に降りていきました。おそらくは。
So Homura is somewhere down. Most likely in, yeah, the basement of this palace.
高級地下のいずこかに。
Yeah, Junkcracker, we've been going so long in this game. The goal is now to finish it this month. I want to finish it this month. It's been too long. We've been playing this, just the cutscenes, since June. The goal is to finish it this month.
わかった。
Understood. Okay. I think we will end the stream there for today. Thanks for everyone who is here today. Otsukare. It's been a good journey. Good to see some people that we don't often see because we're streaming a bit earlier. We will not stream at the later time today. So 8 o'clock today. We will not stream. It's an earlier stream today. If you follow us on Twitch or Twitter, you can see that update in the title. It says early stream. So, ja! Mata ne, kyou wa tanoshikatta. And Frankie, Junkcracker, Royness, Cly, Phantom Pickle, everyone, good to see you. Our power level went up today to 1045. Hopefully you can feel your internal power level going up. Some small cavern in your subconscious has words. Even if you've already learned them, they're now more powerful with the glow of Japanese Quest. Japanese Quest no hikari. Ja! Mata ne, kyou wa tanoshikatta. Let's host Igutan today. Igusuri, great Japanese streamer. Let's host her. She is awesome. We host her a lot, just automatically, because she streams a lot. But let's host her again. Ima kara hosto shimasu. Let's see who else is there in chat. Quick. Frankie, Royness, Kira Kira. Good to see you. Dutcha, otsukare. Royness, otsukare. Rapid Fire, Otsu. Junkcracker, good to see you. We'll have to check out your stream later and host you later. Minna! Kyou wa これで。じゃ、またね。